Honor was a pleasant surprise at last year's E3 as Ubi revealed the multiplayer sword fighting game that no one realised they wanted and then immediately needed. This year we got to go hands-on with the game, and while 4 vs 4 real-time brawling is of course an option, there's also a single-player campaign along for the ride as well, and from the 2 missions we've played, it's silly amounts of satisfyingly crunchy fun. The campaign follows an actual storyline that, surprise surprise, requires you to start dicing up enemies like a murderous sous chef. Foes come in 2 kinds, regular grunt soldiers who'll crumple quickly under your blade without locking on for battle, and higher ranking fighters who will require a fence off with your sword or perhaps an absurdly enormous axe. While it's grimly pleasant to mow down the grunts on the battlefield with a flurry of light and heavy attacks, it's the bigger enemies where the serious fun comes in. Once you've locked on with L2, holding down the same button brings up a shield with defense options. Push up on the right analog stick and you'll guard your head. Hold right to guard your right, etc, etc. Mirror your foe and when they swing you'll fend off the attack with a satisfying ping of metal. Fail to guard in the right direction and, well, you'll get hit. Dodging is also possible with a tap of the X button, but you really want to quickly guard an attack and then go in for the kill when you've got the element of surprise. Back to the mission and you'll see castle walls crumbling and clearly signposted objectives across the areas, as well as plenty of neat tricks to find as you hack and slash between enemies. Environmental hazards will spike foes if you get them in the right spot, and you'll find that the parrying controls quickly become an intuitive second nature. Take on a proper foe in a parry-off and finish them off with a heavy attack, and you'll be given the option to execute them with a one-button finisher like this, which also handily refills your health bar. You can get health elsewhere as part of what's known as the feat system. These are power-ups scattered across the environment, and while health is much needed, there's plenty of others such as Fury, which allows you to take less damage from your enemies and pound the life out of them with extra attacking power. And there's plenty of ways to vary the challenge. Revenge mode means enemies will make your guard shield invisible and force you to quickly repel repeated, powerful, more damaging attacks, not to mention that various enemy types handle in different ways, each preferring a different mode of attack, and you'll have to learn to deal with it. Add in beautiful environments and slews of destruction, and this is a single-player campaign that makes a worthy addition to the multiplayer. For Honor's campaign is very big and utterly ridiculous, but it turns out, like the game itself, that's exactly what you've always wanted. Let us know what you think of For Honor in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more gaming news, reviews, previews and features right here on GamesRadar Plus.